Minecraft just released a new Bedrock preview for the next update, adding lots of new stuff for copper. They've added a whole copper tool set, which is roughly placed between stone and iron, and an armor set between leather and chainmail. And they even added copper nuggets to go along with the nuggets of the gold and iron variety. But that's not what I'm here to talk about, because much more significantly, they've added the copper golem. For those of you who aren't aware, the copper golem was a losing mob in the 2021 Minecraft mob vote against the glare and allay. The idea being it would press buttons at random, randomizing redstone.
The copper golem is a mob that you, the player, can build yourself. It oxidizes over time and loves to randomly press copper buttons. So, they would be added to the game as well.
The copper golem in this preview, however, has had a bit of a rework since then, and instead of pressing copper buttons, it can move items from new copper chests into normal ones. Along with that, like any other copper block, both the golem and chest can oxidize, be waxed, and have its oxidation or wax scraped off with an axe. It can also be struck by lightning to remove some oxidization. When summoning in copper golems, they will summon with a matching chest and will be the same level of oxidization as the copper block you used. However, when using waxed copper, while it works, the chest and golem will need to be waxed separately as it currently does not transfer over. But here is where things get interesting and very useful. Not only do they move items from copper chests to another, but they will actually sort items for you. So long as a chest has the item they are sorting already in it, or a chest is empty, that chest is available to put the item in. If a chest does not already have the item they are carrying inside, they will keep looking for another chest. It's also worth noting that they can only hold up to 16 of any stackable item at a time. What I think makes these golems the most useful, however, is their ability to sort non-stackable items, meaning something like this copper chestplate will only go into a chest with another copper chestplate already inside. As you can see by the different heights of the chests, they're also able to access anything 1.5 blocks higher than them. A full 2 blocks is too much, so you might need a slab. One thing that I dislike is that they do care about things such as enchantments. Even if the item is the same, if it has any different enchantments, armor trims, or names, they will not sort together. The item has to be identical to something in the chest already. Chests are also the only storage item that they can interact with. Shulkers, ender chests, barrels, droppers, hoppers, and even trapped chests are completely off limits to them, and when they don't have anywhere to put their item, they do just hold on to it. So, what many people, myself included, imagined right away was a storage space somewhat like this for the copper golem to sort all your items. And yes, it does work, but it is impossibly slow. The problem is, because it checks every chest somewhat at random, it can take forever to find the right place, and I found that with any sizable amount of chests, they end up repeatedly looking at the same chest over and over again, since they have no memory of what was in them. The footage you're seeing right now took me over 30 minutes to record and is at 50 times speed. And it didn't even end up in the chest. I gave up since I was being impatient. That being said, I do think there are likely ways to set it up to be more copper golem friendly. Now, the best use case I've found so far for the copper golem is sorting things in smaller amounts, something like a farm that produces a few products or a mob spawner. I've set up this to simulate loot from a skeleton spawner, and the copper golem is fairly efficient at getting all the bones into one chest, arrows in another, and I've set up a hopper under this chest to act as a anything else chest. Since it will be completely empty at all times, the golem can always put any excess items in there. Just be careful to put the miscellaneous chest further back, since it can put arrows and bones or anything in this chest by mistake. But that's everything I found so far about the copper golem. Hopefully this can help people out with some new ways to sort and move items and make good use of the golem's mechanics. Let me know in the comments what you think about the copper golem and any changes you'd like to see. Adios!